So this morning, obviously, the big concern is the fact that we have a lot of ice on the area roads. Parts of the coast have ice, but it's really impacting the Portland, Vancouver metro area. And frankly, anybody that's above 500 feet in the Coast Range and the Cascades as well. So let's take a look, or not even above 500 feet, pretty much everywhere you go. So earlier this morning, this is what I was doing. It's a little unorthodox, but what I'm going to do here is I'm really going to give you a tight shot of some of the area roads through downtown. And this is going to help to give you an idea of what you're going to encounter on your morning commute. If the camera will just cooperate with me, you can just see some of the sheets of ice down there. It's really inconsistent. Some areas are bare, but most areas have at least patchy ice on them. And this is what it feels like out, or this is what our temperatures are like. I'll show you what it feels like in a sec when you factor in the wind. We're starting off well into the 20s. Outlying spots have dropped into the teens. For the wind sheltered spots, Hillsborough is at 17 degrees right now. Look at the wind chills right now. Even though a lot of us are in the 20s, Portland feels like it's 11, Corbett feels like it's at 8, and Estacada feels like it's at 7 degrees. And the wind is going to be a factor throughout the day today. I think especially if you're exposed to the mouth of the gorge. This morning, well, we're not seeing widespread single-digit readings, but I think this afternoon, if you have any kind of exposure to the wind, it's going to feel like the 20s, even though temperatures are going to end up in the mid to upper 30s. This is a live look from our Discover Newport camera. Looks like the surfaces are pretty bare out there along the docks at Yaquina Bay, but it's 27 degrees. So if any of that snow that fell yesterday morning stuck around, or we had any kind of moisture on the roads or surfaces, it froze back over overnight. So be prepared for icy spots this morning. A lot of sunshine will help to melt that away mid to late morning, and highs will end up in the 40s. So it's going to turn out to be a nice day along the Oregon and southern Washington coast. But be prepared for icy conditions this morning. I think by midday with all that sunshine, we're going to see a lot of that ice melting away with highs in the mid to upper 30s. We have another really cold day on tap for the west end of the gorge where that east wind will still be cranking. But I think the east end of the gorge is going to be experiencing less wind still, though. Temperatures will only make it into the low to mid 30s. The Mount Hood area will only end up in the teens and 20s at the ski resorts. And with that breeze, it'll feel even colder than that. Central and eastern Oregon, expect temperatures in the 20s and 30s this afternoon with mostly sunny skies. We're under first alert mode through the morning just because of the icy surfaces out there, but expect a lot of sunshine the next couple of days, another hard freeze tonight. And then Sunday morning and Monday morning, we're expecting maybe some wet snow or a wintry mix, switching over to more rain showers during the day. And I think over the next week or so, beyond today, highs will be in the low to mid 40s. Tony?